So, as we know, the upcoming expansion is set in the Crystal Desert. Now, the last time the Tyria we know in GW2 was in contact with Elona of the Crystal Desert was about 50 years ago when Elonian refugees escaped the rule of Palawa Joko, hope I'm pronouncing that right, the undead king of Elona. Now, at that time, Queen Jenna ordered maybe a bit after actually, I'm not too sure, but she ordered that the path to Elona be shut due to dark events. Now, I'm thinking that these dark events could be a result of the branding, where Kralk woke up and he flew down and turned all into crystal. Now, this could mean that the dark events that we see the gate guards who not quite sure what they are, and the ones that Queen Jenna is trying to keep out of Tyria, could be Palawa Joko's armies, his undead army, kind of crystallized and branded. So we could be seeing, when we go into the Crystal Desert, probably through this gate, we could be facing undead branded. Now, Palawa Joko is still believed to be ruling over his kingdom from the desolation from his bone palace. Now, over the years, he would have had to fight with Kralk when he woke, so the branded would have been coming down from, I think, probably the northeast, maybe the east, southeast. And then he also had Zaitan. He rose from Or, so over to the west, he had to deal with the Risen. So there will be three kind of forces. We'll have the Risen, undead, as in Joko's army, and then branded. And there'll be these three different kind of these factions in the desert, definitely. Now, the Risen will have be severely weakened, if not completely gone, seeing as Zaitan is dead. So we may see Joko kind of to the west and the north, and then branded to the south. Now, we know that Balthazar wants to kill an Elder Dragon. So the way I believe he's going to come into this story, as soon as he still wants to kill an Elder Dragon to prove himself, and he failed to kill Primordus and Jormai because we stopped him, because we're the good guys. I believe he's going to go after another Elder Dragon. And seeing as he's the god of fire, the next logical dragon for him to go after is Kralk, the crystal dragon. So that is how I believe Balthazar is going to weave his way into the story of Guild Wars 2, and then we'll continue to deal with his threat. Now, there's also the question of why do we, the commander, go to the Crystal Desert? Well, again, the obvious conclusion, similar to how Balthazar is going after Kralk, probably, is that we now have Zaitan is dead, Mortimer dead, Primordus and Jormag are asleep. So the only two dragons that we have to deal with are Kralk and the underwater dragon known as something with an S, Steve, Bubbles, something. So we are most likely going to go to the desert because of that's the next logical step. Now, as we are going to be in the Crystal Desert and Elona, there's going to be a few different types of environments. So first I'm going to talk about is the desolation. So this is going to be a deserty sand, but it's full of poisonous sulfuric acid sand. So there'll be lots of undead who will be under the control of Palawa Joko, and there's going to be lots of sand. So it's going to probably be a way to avoid the sulfur, because in the original Guild Wars 1, there was a environmental effect, sulfurous haze. So this was whenever you walked over the yellow sands in the desolation, you would start to be take damage. Yeah, we can also expect just plain desert, so sand, dunes, wind, cacti, stuff like that. Probably lots of worms in the expansion to fight. If you like to kill worms, that's good. Also, we'll be getting Oasis, so that'll be quite cool. Probably little towns around Oasis, or Oasis, I don't know. But you get what I mean. We'll also find a branded section. And then probably have a river or a floodplain section over in the Lona. So, because they have the little river, as you can see on the map. Now, we may also get some coastal regions over to the west by the Alona and the Alona River, which would be quite cool. Now, the environments themselves, I believe, are going to be quite similar to kind of maybe Egypt and the Nile. That's what it looks like from a distance on the world map currently. It kind of gives that feel if you were to turn it, just rotate it by 90 degrees to the right. I feel that kind of gives the feel of Egypt, I think, which would be very cool. So yeah, that's about it. A few kind of theories and predictions of mine for Expansion 2 of Guild Wars 2. It's not really much to go on at the moment. I didn't really want to look too much into the leaks, so I didn't really look at the map, so maybe I will now after having predicted it, and see of the, I think there was, what, it was only 5 or 6 maps that were leaked, so I don't know, hopefully there are more in the actual expansion. Mainly talk just about the environments, and a little bit about the history. So yeah, there is going to be a lot of history, I feel, in this expansion, because we've been here before with the previous, or in Guild Wars 1, and there was a lot going on. So I feel there's definitely a lot of potential for this region. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow. It's going to be a very special Guild Wars 2 video. A new series that is going to be going forward, hopefully weekly. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video, probably most likely tomorrow. No, definitely tomorrow. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.